Okay, let's begin today's article with another scenario. The article is going to tell us what Roxy and Shaya are up to. Here it says, Roxy and Shaya meet Confucius and tell him about themselves. Now, when you tell someone about yourself, you give the other person information about you. That could be how old you are, where you're from, what kind of things you like, and what kind of things you like to do.
We call that an introduction.
That's right.
So we can say a self-introduction, so you're talking about yourself. So maybe if I were to meet new people for the first time, I would say, hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm from where? I'm from blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
You tell a lot about yourself. Not too much though. All right, so next let's continue reading. The article says, we meet Confucius and he finally says, your story is very interesting. What does that mean? So wise. I don't know what that means.
It's wise and he's wise already.
I know. Okay, he says your story is very interesting. Let's first take a look at our word power word story. It's spelled S-T-O-R-Y, story. A story is a noun and it is a description that tells how something happened. Now, we read a lot of stories. For example, maybe you've read this one, Charlotte's Web. It tells you about a girl and how she saves a pig and the pig becomes her friend. And then we also read the story about like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory or Alice in Wonderland. Those are called stories. Now, we can also tell a story about something that happened to you or to someone else. I can say, let me tell you a story about what happened today. Maybe something funny happened to me. Maybe something bad happened to me. I'm telling you a story. Or we can say, she told me a story about your Christmas tree. Where did the Christmas tree come from? Stuff like that. Now let's take a look at our word power sentence. We say, the father reads his children a story every night. The father reads his children a story every night.
Okay, so Confucius is really interested in Roxy and Shaya's story, probably because they came there in a time machine. And as always, Shaya is worried about getting home. He asks Confucius, can you help us get back to our real time? Now let's talk about using the word help in sentences. When we use a subject, like a person, after the word help, we have to follow it with a verb. Sometimes we use to in front of this verb, but usually we just drop the to. So you can say, Johnny helped his mother do the dishes, or Johnny helped his mother to do the dishes.
So Shai always wants to go home. He wants to make sure he can get back. I think he was scared from his previous adventures. And let's see what Confucius says. Maybe he's wise enough to help them figure out the time machine. And he says to them, you will get there in the end. Another deep thing. Deep conversation from Confucius. Now, in the end, it means after a period of time. So towards the end, eventually, he says you will get there. Still confusing.
So he's not telling him how he'll get there, but that he will get there at the end. Okay, now Confucius has some wise advice. I think this is a pretty wise answer. He believes that Roxy and Shaya will get back home. However, he also says it's okay to go slowly. You just need to keep going.
So deep. All right, so next, Roxy then says, so we should enjoy and learn along the way. Okay, so Roxy is actually quite wise as well. I think she understands what Confucius is saying. So
that's right.
You don't have to be in a rush to go back home now. Enjoy this journey of time traveling because I think they get to meet a lot of cool people.
And that's the same for life as well. You shouldn't rush to get to the end. Enjoy the life you live and the things you do in it. This is a very wise message. All right, well, let's find out what Confucius says to Roxy. He says yes. So he's saying, yes, you should enjoy the journey and learn along the way. And always enjoy the experience. Learn about people and places. Now, this is very good advice. Like we said, you should always try to learn from the things that you see and you do, and from the people you meet. Everything and everyone has something to teach you.
So Confucius is so wise. I finally understand what he means by that now.
Me too.
All right, so next Shia then says, well, thank you for your help.
That's a nice thing to say. It's very polite. We know that he's in a hurry to get home, but they're not quite ready to leave yet. That's because Roxy says, we should wish you a happy birthday as well. Not Shia, Confucius. Okay, now we need to talk about two words in that sentence. The first one is the word wish. Here, wish is a verb, and it's spelled W-I-S-H, wish. Let's find out more about it now. We're talking about the verb wish. When you wish something for somebody, you hope that they will have happiness or good health or other kinds of good things in their life. We can also use wish in this way as a noun, but we use it as a plural noun. If you send someone your best wishes, you are saying that you hope they are happy and healthy and that you are thinking about them. Let's use wish as the verb in an example sentence. Anna kissed her children and wished them a happy new year. Let's say it one more time. Anna kissed her children and wished them a happy new year. So we saw that Roxy wished Confucius a happy birthday.
Yeah, we hear this word a lot as well, birthday. Let's figure out what it means. It's first spelled B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y, birthday. Birthday is made up of two words, so you add birth and day, you put it together. Now, it's a noun and it means the day when someone is born. So, for example, it is Ryan's birthday on Saturday, meaning he was born on this month on this date. Or we can also say the company is celebrating its 5th birthday. It means the company has been up and running for 5 years already. So it's 5th birthday. Now let's use it in an example sentence. We can say, let's hold a surprise party for Elizabeth's birthday. Let's hold a surprise party for Elizabeth's birthday.
So Roxy and Shia want to wish Confucius a happy birthday, but they only just met Confucius.
Yeah.
Now, Confucius is a little bit confused, and that's not easy for a wise man. So he asks them, how did you know?
So we had a tough question. Maybe Roxy is very wise, but actually she says, the date on my watch is September 28th. That's Teacher's Day. Yeah, no wonder. So she has a watch, and that is our word power word. Now, watch is spelled W-A-T-C-H, watch. It's a noun and it means something that you wear on your hand and it tells you the time. Now, a long time ago, people used to have something called a pocket watch where you put in the pockets of your jackets. Now, a lot of times people wear something called a wristwatch. So it's a watch that you wear on your wrist, which is right here. But the one we put on the wall to tell time is not called a watch. A lot of people get it confused. It's actually called a clock. So a watch is something that we use on our hands over here, and a clock is something that you put on the wall. Let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, Kevin looked at his watch to find out the time. Kevin looked at his watch to find out the time.
All right, so we saw that Roxy is wearing a watch, and her watch says it's September 28th. Now, as we all know, September 28th is Teacher's Day. Okay, so now Confucius, he gets it. He knows why she knows why it's his birthday. So he says, so my birthday is now Teacher's Day. That's nice to know.
It's good to hear that after a long time, you're celebrated as someone like really special.
Right.
So he must feel really, really good about that.
Yeah, he's been special for a really long time. He even has his own day. All
right, so let's take a look at the article. And then it says Roxy and Shia both say Bye, teacher. So they're saying goodbye to Confucius.
That means they're getting back into their time machine, but they're not quite finished yet. Confucius has one last thing to say to them. He says, "Good luck to you both." Now, luck is a noun, and it means the things that happen to you that you do not plan. Now, these things happen by chance, so we don't know that they're going to happen. We can have good luck, that's when good things happen to you, but we can also have bad luck, which is when bad things happen to you.
So Confucius wishes them good luck. He hopes that good things happen to them.
That's right.
And then we finish off the article with a scenario, and we see that Roxy and Shia get back into their time machine because it's time for them to say bye
goodbye
and go to their next place.
Okay, well, that's all the time we've got to learn about Roxy and Shia's visit with Confucius. Hopefully, they're a little bit wiser. I think they'll try to learn a lot from the other people they meet on their time travels. But where will they end up next? You'll have to find out next month. So for now, stay tuned for today's Magic Box.